How musicians can become millionaires through NFTs. Blockchain, crypto, and NFTs are reshaping the music industry in ways not seen since the introduction of the Ipod and Napster. Rather than being only a money-making tool, NFTs have become a basis for artists to develop a movement around their creative process. Welcome to NFT Guy. In this video, we'll take a look at how musicians can become millionaires through NFTs. NFTs enable musicians to share their music directly to fans via smart contracts, eliminating the need for many intermediaries. With NFT technology, there's never been a better time in history to make a lot of money, potentially millions of dollars as an artist. All you have to do is to be creative and think outside the box, and we all know how good musicians are at it. Number 8. Auction unique content. Musicians can produce tokens reflecting their work and sell them on the open market in the same way that they would a one-of-a-kind piece of art. If they make an album, they can auction off limited edition figures and other items based on their song to gain more publicity and cash. It wouldn't be difficult to develop a sales presentation for a music collection because most musicians have devoted fans who would go to any length to obtain their unique work. The American rock band Kings of Leon sold almost $2 million of their album When You See Yourself on a blockchain platform named Yellow Heart. The astounding amount is due to it being minted as an NFT. Number 7. Sell exclusive merchandise. Musicians have marketed limited edition products such as vinyl records, cassettes, special edition CDs, tour posters, and other collectibles to fans who desire something unique, something that not everyone can get their hands on. This form of marketing is not new in the music industry. Artists and fans compete in bidding wars for limited edition pieces. Some of these records sell for millions of dollars, especially when there is a high demand for them. Earlier this year, musician and producer 3Lau auctioned off an exclusive NFT collection for more than $11 million. Number 6. Share unreleased tracks. Musicians create one-of-a-kind recordings and distribute them exclusively to their fans. They might sell off unreleased music to their most devoted fans in order to provide unique content while earning money based on the track's popularity. By selling one-of-a-kind items directly to their fans, musicians maintain an engaged audience that is eager to support them and more than willing to pay for it. Tory Lanez, a Canadian rapper and producer, published 3 unreleased tracks of his new Playboy album and converted them into NFTs instead. The tracks were made available through the Bodley Finance platform and quickly sold out. Number 5. Sell shares in their songs and albums. NFTs allow musicians to crowdfund their subsequent albums and singles, allowing them to get paid in advance before the song is released. This is a wonderful approach for musicians to collect finances while also engaging with devoted fans who seek exclusive content and take satisfaction in assisting the artist's success. Anyone can spend as little or as much as they like in a song or album, and owning a portion of it entitles them to royalties until the money is returned. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic. Number 4. Reach new fans. Musicians may monetize their social media following by creating unique NFTs based on their Twitter accounts, Facebook pages, YouTube channels, and other platforms. They'll collaborate with social media influencers to manufacture limited edition NFTs, which will allow them to earn money while also promoting their music. The more followers they gain on their social media sites, the bigger the demand, which means an additional money stream aside from music CDs. Number 3. NFTs make sense to musicians. NFTs enable artists to commercialize their work in novel ways, generating cash while growing their brand and fan base. Given the impact of the pandemic on the music industry, the rise in popularity of NFTs couldn't have occurred at a better time. With the traditional cash sources, such as concerts, TV guesting, sponsorship deals, and so on, no longer available, they must figure out how to stay solvent and continue producing music. NFTs allow musicians to work in areas other than usual revenue streams. They may simply incorporate blockchain technology into their marketing plan, such as providing fans with limited edition pieces that are only accessible for a limited time. Furthermore, there is a strong need for personalized and customized mementos that musicians can obtain, which they can do using NFTs. Musicians are increasingly required to be inventive in order to gain cash. In addition to streaming, musicians generally gain revenue through live concerts, live and digital events, and merchandise. Stars who are the most inventive on these fronts have benefited the most. Travis Scott, for example, has made millions of dollars by releasing digital concerts in addition to conducting one-of-a-kind shows, complete with roller coasters and flames. In 2019, his 9-minute digital concert, Fortnite, along with merchandising sales, netted him over $20 million. In comparison, on his 2018-19 Astroworld tour, he made 56 stops and earned roughly $53 million. This is enormous. Travis was able to generate nearly half the profit he did on a tour that required him to visit 56 stops by performing one digital concert that was recorded and accessible via the internet. As a result, it's not surprising that when NFTs appeared on the market, artists jumped at the chance to generate additional income streams. Grimes, for example, gained millions by releasing 10 exclusive NFTs in February of this year. These NFTs largely comprised videos, some of which featured unique tunes. Some of the NFTs only had one copy, which sold for around $400,000, while others had hundreds of copies, which sold for more than $7,500. Kings of Leon made nearly $2 million in NFT sales for their album When You See Yourself in March. Steve Aoki received $888,888.88 for a single piece of digital art named Harry. Number 2. New artists struggle to keep up. However, the popularity of NFTs is not beneficial to all musicians. Instead, new and emerging artists are at a disadvantage since they lack an established public from which to build interest. Even if there is no need for a large financial investment in marketing, artists who have yet to establish a reputation for themselves find it difficult to capture the attention of their target audience. So, while it's simple to turn an album or track into an NFT, the question is whether anyone will pay for it. And number 1, copyrights and legal predicaments. NFTs provide a new cash source for musicians, but copyright infringement may become a concern. There have been countless incidents of artists utilizing copyrighted imagery in their fan art, which is why the music industry is so protective of its copyrighted material. While incorporating a picture in a creative project does not constitute copyright infringement, artists should ensure that they have the rights before selling or auctioning it off. When a musician signs a contract with a record label, they must sign a contract. When musicians create and distribute tokens, they must be aware of any contractual terms. The contract should specify when and how the tokens will be delivered. Furthermore, artists must guarantee that they are not violating any security laws by offering NFTs as an investment tool. Final thoughts. Musicians have been severely impacted by the pandemic as they have been unable to perform live gigs. While more renowned musicians can find refuge in a streaming service, others are less fortunate. Album sales, performances, and tours have long been the primary sources of income for independent musicians. However, with the limits imposed in the last 2 years, it has become nearly impossible to maintain a viable musical career. Artists find an alternate source of money, sometimes millions of dollars, with blockchain-related technologies such as NFTs. As a result, NFTs provide a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for musicians to profit and even make millions. Nonetheless, no one expects this to continue indefinitely, and as a result, it is best to strike while the iron is hot. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your views about music NFTs? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this, and we'll see you on our next video.